What if the greatest act of love your cat hopes to receive from you has nothing to do with food, treats, or cuddles? Have you ever come home after a long day and found your cat quietly waiting near the door, or woken up in the middle of the night to find them sleeping nearby, calm and deeply at peace? Most owners see these as small moments, but to your cat they mean everything. Cats don't measure love the way humans do. They feel it through safety, respect, understanding, and the quiet ways you make their world feel right. Sometimes the smallest thing you do becomes the deepest act of love they will remember for life. Tell us in the comments what's one little thing your cat seems to love most about being near you. Spoiler alert, the final act of love on this list leads to the most vulnerable and trusting thing your cat will ever do. Your cat sees the parts of you others miss. Number 1. The gift of the same tomorrow. Have you ever noticed how your cat seems to know exactly when breakfast is coming, waits by the door around the same time each evening, or calmly settles into their favorite spot just before bedtime? Most owners think that's habit, but to your cat, it's love they can count on. Cats build their emotional security around predictability. The same feeding time, the same gentle morning greeting fresh water where it always belongs, and the familiar sound of you walking through the door each night. These quiet routines become the foundation of trust in your cat's world. What looks ordinary to you feels deeply reassuring to them. Consistency tells your cat, you are safe here. Nothing bad is coming. I am here. And over time, that steady rhythm does something powerful. It teaches your cat to fully relax in your presence, lowering their guard in ways most owners never notice. But routine is only the first act of love, because safety may open your cat's heart, yet the next act is what teaches them they are truly free to trust you. Number 2. The freedom to walk away. Have you ever reached down to hold your cat, only for them to gently slip out of your arms and walk away, then minutes later, quietly return and sit beside you on their own? Most owners feel rejected in that moment. Some even pull their cat back for one more cuddle. But what if walking away is actually your cat asking for one of the deepest acts of love? They can receive freedom without pressure. Cats are fiercely protective of their sense of control. When they choose when to come close, when to leave and when to return, they feel emotionally safe. But when affection becomes something forced, being held too long, picked up when they don't want it, or followed when they seek space, your cat slowly learns that closeness comes at the cost of freedom, and that quietly weakens trust. Real love in your cat's eyes often looks like letting them leave, so they feel safe choosing to come back. That voluntary return is never random. It's trust given freely. And if this is helping you understand your cat in a whole new way, hit like and subscribe so more cat owners can learn what love truly looks like through their cat's eyes. Number 3. The comfort of your voice. A 2022 study from Paris-Nanterre University found something remarkable. Cats can clearly distinguish their owner's voice from a stranger's, and they respond most strongly when that voice becomes soft, warm, and directed, specifically at them. Feline behavior expert John Bradshaw has also noted that familiar vocal patterns can become part of a cat's emotional safety system, helping them feel secure in their environment. Think about the little things you do without even realizing it. Greeting your cat when you walk into a room, softly saying their name while passing by, or quietly talking to them while making coffee in the morning. To you, it may feel silly or insignificant. To your cat, it feels deeply reassuring. Your gentle voice becomes a signal that everything is okay, lowering tension and helping their nervous system settle. Over time, that sound becomes one of the safest things in their world. But comfort is only one layer of love, because the next act fulfills something even deeper, an instinct your cat was born needing to express. Number 4. The hunt only you can help them complete. Your gentle voice may help your cat feel safe, but another clue hides much deeper in a part of them that still belongs to the wild. Have you ever tossed a toy toward your cat only for them to ignore it, but the moment you slowly drag it behind a chair, let it pause, then suddenly dart it forward, they instantly crouch, low eyes, locked body, tense, ready to pounce? That's because your cat isn't simply playing, they're hunting. Deep inside every house cat lives the instinct of their wild ancestor. The African wildcat whose survival depended on stalking, chasing, and catching prey in a precise sequence. When indoor cats never get to complete that ritual, something important goes unmet. They may become restless, frustrated, or quietly stressed in ways owners often mistake for bad behavior. But when you play in a way that lets them stalk, chase, and finally catch, their brain receives a powerful signal. I am fulfilled. I am understood. And when you are the one guiding that hunt, your cat doesn't just see a toy. They see someone who understands what they were born to be. But instinct is only part of love, because the next need is something your cat has been searching for high above your head. Number 5. The peace of being above the world. Helping your cat complete the hunt fulfills one ancient instinct, but another need has lived inside feline DNA for thousands of years, and it explains why your cat keeps climbing higher than your head. Long before domestic cats curled up on couches, their wild ancestor, the African wildcat, survived by seeking elevated ground whenever possible. Height meant safety. From above, they could spot danger early, monitor movement across their territory, and rest without feeling vulnerable. That survival wiring never disappeared. It simply followed your cat into your home. This is why your cat chooses the top of the fridge, the highest shelf in the closet, the back of the couch, or any perch that lets them quietly look down on the room. Most owners think it's quirky behavior. It's not. It's instinctive security. When your cat has a high place, they can claim as their own. Something shifts inside them. They relax, their body softens, and their nervous system settles, because in that moment, they feel in control of their world. And when you create that safe high place for them, your cat feels deeply understood in a way treats and toys can never replace. But one final act of love matters more than all the rest, because it's the moment your cat gives their deepest trust back to you. Number 6. The sleep they only trust you to guard. Giving your cat safety, freedom, fulfillment, and a place to feel in control builds something invisible over time. But the final clue that your cat truly feels loved is the most powerful act of trust they can ever give. Have you ever sat down for just a moment, only to find your cat climbing onto your lap, curling against your chest, or falling asleep stretched across your legs so deeply that they don't stir at the sounds around them? Most owners call it cute. But to your cat, it means something far greater. Sleep is the most vulnerable state any animal can enter. In the wild, the African wildcat would never fall into deep sleep beside another creature unless every instinct in its body believed I am completely safe here. That same ancient instinct still lives in your cat today, so when they choose to sleep on you, they are placing their body, their peace, and their trust in your care. In that quiet moment, your cat is saying, "You are my safe place." If your cat has ever fallen asleep on your lap or beside you in total peace, comment one below, because that simple habit may be one of the clearest signs your cat sees you as family protector and home. And once that happens, a bond has formed that your cat may carry for life. And when you put all 6 of these acts of love together, something beautiful becomes clear. Your cat has never been asking for perfection. They've been asking for understanding. They feel loved in the quiet consistency of your routine, in the freedom you give them to choose closeness, in the softness of your voice, in the way you help them express the instincts they were born with, and in the safe spaces you create, where they can truly relax. And when all of that trust builds over time, your cat gives you something priceless in return: their vulnerability. They sleep on you, they follow you, they relax in your presence, they let their guard down in ways only a deeply bonded cat ever will. That is love in a language quieter than words, but deeper than most people realize. To your cat, you are not simply the one who feeds them. You are family, you are protection, you are the steady presence that makes their world feel safe enough to rest in. And in their own quiet way, your cat may spend every day trying to love you back. You think you know your cat? Wait until you see what these small behaviors actually mean. Go watch this next video and study them in a whole new way. And thank you for being the kind of person who chooses to love your cat the way they understand best.